President Vladimir Putin has signed a new naval doctrine which casts the United States as Russia's main rival. Speaking on Russia's Navy Day, President Putin also said his fleet would have unique hypersonic missiles in its arsenal.
They are a formidable sight. Russia's naval capabilities from the sea and from the air, the warships, the nuclear-powered submarines, and the support they get from above. Vladimir Putin signed a new maritime doctrine today, calling the USA its main threat, and promised bigger, better, faster weapons.
Достаточно упомянуть новейшие, не имеющие аналогов в мире гиперзвуковые ракетные комплексы «Циркон», для которых нет никаких преград. Уважаемые товарищи, их поставка в вооруженные силы России начнется в ближайшие месяцы.
In Crimea, though, the home of the Black Sea Fleet, the parade was cancelled after what Russia says was a Ukrainian attack by a small commercial drone. Any parade there would have been without its flagship vessel, the Moskva, sunk back in April. The most significant, but not the only one lost so far. The loss of the Moskva warship was a huge blow for Russia's Black Sea Fleet, but what they have been extremely effective at doing.
Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, brought lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Real quick, this is a World War III update. It says Russia names U.S. as greatest threat. Okay, as you know that this World War III, affectionately known as the War to End All Wars, or the War of Armageddon, which will include several nations of the Eastern Bloc and also NATO and the EU. Okay, but you understand the biggest threat to Russia is America. Okay, the two biggest superpowers in the world outside of China is America and Russia. Okay, those are the two big bad bullies on the block, so to speak, and they're gonna clash, man. Okay, because it is Bible prophecy. Now, you looked in this video, Putin already discussed and told that he have what they call supersonic missiles, okay, which matter of fact, let's go here real quick. Supersonic missiles, supersonic missiles, Russia hypersonic missiles, which can get over here quicker than shit down there. I won't say the speed of light, that's over exaggerating, but they have missiles that's capable of reaching this side of the world within 20 to 30 minutes tops. Okay, so just imagine to be sending off 10 of those shits, man, and they was decide to hit this place you call Babylon the Great, aka America. It'd be in trouble because it says Vladimir Putin says Navy gets new Zyklon hypersonic missiles in months. Okay, so let's look up some information real quick. Supersonic missile speed. Okay, it says mass 2 tons, which is 4,400 pounds. Length 5.4 millimeters, and the blast yield radius is from 0.8 to 2 meters. Okay, it says maximum speed, which is Mach between 20 and 27. Okay, wow, Mach 3 plus. And they can launch these shits on the ground too, you know. So yeah, man, we're in a time of war, and Yahweh Shai said it, man. He said, look, there should be wars and rumors of wars. These are the beginning of sorrow. So this World War III is all being programmed and it's being orchestrated through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. On top of that, because you got to understand, we are in a recession or depression right now. Okay, global supply chains are currently being halted. The private sectors, as far as private trucking industries, those are being halted. The price of goods is pretty much skyrocketing. You have other venues that's being shut down, but yet, you know, gas prices are dropping, which is giving people this false serene of hope. Okay, because that's all it is false hope. And eventually everything is just gonna hit the fan again. Okay, so like the scriptures say, peace and safety and sudden destruction. So hey man, this ain't no time to let off or let your foot off the spiritual gas, man. Okay, because you know, Jake, what they do when they see things, you know, all of a sudden they get in a panic state of mind. But overall, when things seems to bounce back and dwindle down, then Jake get back proud and complacent. You know, like with the whole C-19, man, Jake was scared shitless. You know, they was going down there drinking the juice. They were worried about losing their jobs. Like I was speaking with a coworker today, and they was talking about how their mother had to get the juice because she didn't want to lose a job, you know? So it's just things like that. And now you got the monkey business that's popping up, and it's looking real bad because San Antonio, what is it? San Francisco has declared pretty much a national emergency, and I believe out there in New York too, in Atlanta. Okay, which the first case I believe was found in Georgia, some nigger woman. Okay, total degenerate. And I may do a lesson on the Lord's will, but some black woman, we gonna call it, not an Israelite, but a black woman, because the so-called black woman or the Israelite woman, she prefers to be called black. She doesn't want anything to do with her heritage. Okay, she totally goes by the typical social construct or byword that Edom has put upon her, and she embraces it. So, hey, stop calling black women Israelite women if they ain't with the faith. They're black women, okay? Because black means negative, evil, void of light, death. Okay, so let them be black because they're gonna bring mass death into themselves and the people that surround them. All right, but anyway, getting back to the point, it says U.S. is a direct threat to Russia, and that is true because if you look at the whole war in Ukraine, okay, a lot of it was due to basically bioweapons or biolabs being hidden down in Ukraine, okay, and they were using those Ukrainian soldiers to pretty much form a pact with NATO so they can harbor the Russian border. So in case America did decide to invade, or if America wanted to have other endeavors, they will already have like special forces surrounding the Russian border to try to railroad them and offset them, okay? Because this devil, man, he don't really want a direct conflict with Russia like he's claiming he wants it. He wants to go to war, but overall he's gonna do what he can to kind of blindside him, okay, before he meets an all-out face-to-face clash, because he knows that he doesn't have the weaponry to deal with Russia. Okay, you don't have the defense systems. Okay, your money is trash. Okay, you don't have the weapons. Half your military is men of Momo issue. Okay, your men are straight Momos, man. All right, and they had like this whole thing with the was it the Navy? I think I forgot what branch of military it was, but they was basically embracing, you know what, you know. So this place is weak, is done. Okay, like the scripture say that the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight, they've retreated in their holds. Okay, so anyway, let's get a couple of precepts. I didn't intend on this to be too long. This is the book of Isaiah 13. And matter of fact, no, let's start at Revelation 13, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says, "And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet as was the feet of a bear." Okay, and his mouth was the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Okay, the mouth of the lion, like you going into like Britain, okay, Great Britain. Okay, they basically, if you look at the laws in America, where they gained their independence from, okay, a lot of their laws is written through what they call what you call that bar exam shit, but like you got somewhere that's called British Columbia. Okay, so basically America is still, so to speak, a province of Great Britain because they got their independence from Britain. Okay, that's why a lot of times when lawyers take the bar exam, it's signed off by the Queen of England. Okay, because actually the mouthpiece or the spokesperson for this whole entire conglomerate being Esau Edom, being America getting their independence from so-called Britain or so-called independence. And it says here, "The beast which thou saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet was the feet of a bear, and his mouth was as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power, and his seat it had in great authority." All right, because hey, this devil, he has authority on the earth. Okay, like if you go to Revelation, the 17th chapter, when it says that these 10 kings have no rulership of yet, but they gave their power 1 hour with the beast, roughly paraphrasing it. Okay, because now all these nations are coming together to fight this third world war. Okay, what is the other? Yep, so that's the one. That's the one I want, because it says the feet of a bear, because basically Russia is going to be the cause of America being destroyed, or the main cause. Okay, because they're going to pretty much take America down, right along with America's allies. But Russia is going to do major disruptions to the American society once this World War III kicks off, because they're going to be responsible for shooting those nukes, man, right along with America's allies. So, hey, Putin is warning you. You know, he's telling you straightforward, like, look, man, you don't want no smoke. But anyway, this is the book of Isaiah 13, and I'm going to start at verses 4. It says, The noise of a multitude in the mountains like of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, right? These nations coming together, signing these particular political policies, okay, to go to war, to set up different currencies, you know, to give their particular authority over to different nations and so forth. Like you got Iran, okay, you had their nuclear talk or their nuclear deals, and then you got them pretty much on the side of Russia and China. Okay, you got Syria, okay, you got Libya, Egypt, you know, Saudi Arabia, and so forth. And then on America's end of it, you got NATO, EU, okay, which Saudi Arabia is pretty much ally or partner ally to America for the time being. But the Saudis, I don't believe that they're investing in the petrodollar anymore. I don't think that they're dealing with it. So, you know, once that gets totally clipped, basically, man, gas is going to be damn near $10 to $15 a gallon. Then we're going to see how you people are going to react to that. Okay, because like I said, man, you people are proud as all hell. And it says here, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation, which are the nuclear missiles, to destroy the whole land. Okay, and the land is talking about here in America. It says, "Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it should come as a destruction from the Almighty." Okay, which showing you that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is responsible for this hell that's getting ready to break loose on the planet Earth. Okay, this is the Lord controlling and dictating these other nations into World War III. And it says here, "Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt," right? Because they're going to die from fear. Okay, they're going to die from stress, from fear, giving up the spirit, seeing hell break loose, man, because this is a horrific time we're going to enter into beyond no other time. Okay, the time that we're getting ready to enter into is going to be worse than any particular time we've ever faced as a nation. The whole world is going to encounter it, okay? But you Israelites, you're going to have a big portion of the Lord's wrath in the days to come, okay? And it says, "And they should be afraid. Pangs and sorrow should take hold of them, and they should be as pain as in a woman that travaileth. And they should be amazed at one another, and their faces should be as flames," right? Because, hey, the missile's going to be lighting your ass up, man. Okay, and the Most High is so cold to the point he can keep your spirit in that fire without taking you out, man. Okay? He don't have to kill you right away. And on top of that, when the missiles are dropping, people are going to literally be in shock because they're going to know that this is the inevitable end. No more Babylon, no more clubs, no more adultery, no more momoism, no more transmissions, no more talking back, no more going to your work, no more driving the Hellcats, no more girls trip, none of that stuff, you know. And it says, "But behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate." The land is talking about America. "And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars and the constellations thereof should not give their light, and the sun should be darkened in its going forth, and the moon should not cause our light to shine." Right, going into your wisdom and understanding, okay? Because people are not going to have really particular answers of what the hell is going on, because they're going to seek the prophets, but they're not going to find us. Okay, they're going to go over what they remember or what we've been saying. You know, when we are on the streets teaching, they see the signs. They see the America's going to be destroyed sign. You know, we go into World War III period or quite often, and they're not going to pretty much have no wisdom and understanding as to how to discern, how to escape it, because they didn't give their minds over to the Lord. And this is talking about you Negro, Latino, and Native American, you Israelites. The rest of the world is condemned anyway, you know. And it says here, "And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity," which iniquity is sin on top of sin. "And I will cause the arrogancy," okay, and you people are extremely arrogant and haughty, okay? You people are overconfident for nothing, and yet you are the literally the lowest academic nation on the planet Earth. Academically, I can't even say it right, but academically, you guys excel the lowest of the lowest, okay? You got fucking gooks getting 12th grade educations in 3rd grade, learning trigonometry in 3rd grade, while you niggas ain't learning it till your junior year of high school, you know. And then you want to act like you want a level because you got a license or you got some bullshit ass degree, which don't mean nothing, man. Okay, because there's plenty of people that got degrees from their jobs and they don't know half of what the job entails, but yet you got people that get on the job training and are way more qualified for that particular position. Okay, that degree, only thing that's going to solidify is a high-paying salary, okay, but with a dumbass behind it. You know, the hypocrisy of this place, you know. But it says here, "I will punish the world for their evil, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And that's talking about an Israelite man. Okay, this ain't talking about some super simp Ray Ray or some Pookie or some Rayback nigga, man. This ain't talking about Esau. This is talking about elect men of Yahweh Shai, man. Lord's will on one of those men. Because, hey, when we have that glory, and when the Lord literally, we're going to shine like gold out here, like the sun, people are going to notice something different about us. They're going to look and say, wait a minute, there's something different about these guys, because we're going to have that vote of confidence in the Lord. We're not going to be bugging out. You know, we're not going to be running around with our heads cut off like chickens. You know, we're going to have the wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, and we're going to know exactly what's happening. And we're going to be able to relay that to others, and people are going to see the confidence, and they're going to see the miracles, and people are going to want to gravitate towards that. This is why we tell brothers, man, hey, your rib may be acting out of character now, but hey, once she see you with power, if she doesn't become a Micah 7 and 10, which is highly likely, 9 times out of 10, she's going to repent and get her mind right. Okay, because she's going to know in that day that, oh shit, the man I've been disrespecting is a man of the Lord. You know, they don't think that now. They're like, yeah, right. And most of them pray that we're not. They hope that we're wrong. But even if we are wrong, so are you. Okay, the Lord ain't choose a bunch of reprobate hypocrites to be right over the men of the Lord. Even if we don't get salvation, you people definitely not going to get it. Because somebody got to be the men of the Lord. If not us, who? All right. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it should be as a chase row, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They should turn every man to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. And every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You bed wenches, you Uncle Tomahawks, or you Sambos, anybody can join unto this devil, hey, you're going to be put to death. Okay, anybody that career mindset, or my career is more important than my man or my kids or my, you know, my obligations, I say it that way. You're going to be a primary example of Isaiah 13 and 15. You're going to fall by the sword, especially when the men have been pleading with you to get your minds right. It says that children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and that houses should be spoiled and their wives ravished, right? Because you're going to have an invasion here. You're going to have foreign troops to invade the land of America, which technically they're already over here. You know, you got those Gurkha troops, man. You got those UN troops. You got sleeper cells that when they get the beck and call, they're going to be activated. And then before you know it, your whole society is going to be replaced within the different military. You're not going to have the United States military pretty much showing or policing the streets of America as a whole. All right, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to see UN tanks, white tanks outside your door. You're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because the American troops are going to be over in the Middle East. Like I was reading an article or skimming through it. Basically, they're getting ready to be deployed to the Middle East. Because the Most High said, I will remove far from you the Northern Army. All right, so you're going to have American troops. That's part of it. You know, but overall, the majority of the American troops are going to be dispersed to the Middle East. Okay, you're going to have an order of chaos over here that's going to restore order. And the UN troops, they're not going to play with you. Like they saying training, they said, boom, he give a shit, boom, we giving him lead. Hey, I want to see Keisha jump stupid in that day with a UN troop. He's going to blow that goddamn hair hat off your head. He's going to blow them damn eyelashes off your, or them cum catchers off your damn face. He's going to blow that pride right out of your fucking mind, man. Okay, that haughty look, he's going to literally blow your goddamn head off at gunpoint. We're trying to tell you, man, it's going to get real. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to see UN troops right on your block. And you ain't going to do nothing, because if they catch you, they're killing you on sight. Look up the allegations of the UN. These are troops you do not want to fuck with. Okay, they're not the American troops. American troops are a little bit different. They're a little merciful on their people. Okay, because a lot of them are still under that patriotic spirit. Oh, we can't do this to our American brothers and sisters. You know, but they'll go over there and be straight terrorists to other nations, man. You know, but anyway, it says here, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver. They're not going to care about your money. You know, your dollar, your MOTB. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. But their bows, which is the missiles, also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb. Because you're going to have pregnant women in that day too. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have pregnant women in that day. You're going to have pregnant women that's going to be giving up birth, you know. And hey, you're going to have pregnant women that's going to get caught alive in the missiles, man. Which is totally horrific. So you and the baby is going to get consumed, you know. And it says here, and their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, no more bodegas. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and the houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And our time is near to come, and our days shall not be prolonged. When has ancient Babylon ever been destroyed and desolate without a habitation? Never. Okay, you still have a population over there in what they call Iraq, modern day Iraq, which is where the ancient land of Babylon set, okay, or Mesopotamia, so to speak. All right, but anyway, I'm going to end it there, brothers, man, giving all praises and glory and honor as due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and above all, shalom.